Hey everyone, it's Penberthy here. Welcome back to another video. Listen, I had something on my mind today. When it comes to advertising our businesses online, there's nothing better than paid advertising. But you have to put a bit of money up front, right? You've got to invest in your business. What if there was a way we could eliminate all guesswork and just spy on your competition, find their best performing advertisements, the ones that are actually successful and profitable, and just model those? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's get into it. All right, so we found a place to sit down here. We're actually just making our way in the taxi back to our hotel, the Langham Hotel, beautiful hotel here in Melbourne, Australia. But listen, if you're new to the channel, my name is Penberthy. Welcome here. I help business owners and entrepreneurs grow their businesses online. How do they get customers profitably and effectively market their businesses? That's what we teach, and I'm pleased you're here. If you'd like to learn more of this kind of stuff, have a look around the channel, but also there's a link in the description and the top comment to a free online training that goes into detail on how you produce online advertisements that actually produce you a profitable return. So go check that out. But today's video, like I mentioned in the intro, I want to talk about how you can go out there and essentially cut a long learning curve when it comes to producing these paid ads online. Like for most of you watching this, you probably already know, but for those of you that don't, paid advertising is one of the best and easiest and, more importantly, fastest ways to grow your business online. Because really you've got two ways to play this game, right? You've got your product, you've got your service, you've got your offer that you're trying to get customers for, right? Get eyeballs, get traffic. And to do that, you've got two ways you can play it, right? You've got the long game and you've got the short game. All right. The long game is, spending your time, all right, writing articles, doing blogging, doing this whole SEO thing, building up a following on social media, and just kind of hoping that over time you get some traction, you get some momentum, and the customers will come. Or you've got the short game, which is not so much spending your time, it's just spending your money. It's investing in paid advertising. Rather than doing this long game of putting out loads of content and fingers crossed hope someone sees it, it's going to Mark Zuckerberg and just giving him a few quid or a few dollars and getting some traffic in return. So it's investing in traffic. And this right here, this is the way that you grow your business very quickly. And I'm not saying that the long game is irrelevant. It's actually not. It's a good thing to do. Build up a social presence, right? Build up a following, play that long game. That's good. But do that alongside paid ads. Because if we can do some paid ads, spend a bit of money and get more in return, if we do it effectively, then we can just put more into the machine, get more revenue back out, and that's how you grow your business quite quick. Here's the problem. People freak out over this idea of investing in your business, right? And there is a little bit of a learning curve to figure out how this thing's done. So what I particularly want to do in this video, because I've got other videos here on YouTube, or if you're watching this on Facebook, I've got tons of other videos that talk here on my channel about how to do Facebook advertising and YouTube advertising effectively. So go check those out because you'll get a ton of that stuff there. But specifically in this video, I want to show you how you can spy on your competition. There's a few ways to do this, where you can kind of, rather than trying to reinvent the wheel, rather than trying to create a Facebook ad campaign or a YouTube ad campaign from complete scratch and trying to scratch your head thinking, what on earth should I say? What kind of angle will work? What will my audience resonate with? We can just go and see what is already currently working and start to get some reliable data so that we can model that and do something similar. So let's dive into my screen here real quick. I'm recording this so you can see it. So the first way, and this is simple and rather self-explanatory, but so many of you don't do it. As you're scrolling your newsfeed, all right, you're probably already following pages and interacting with pages and topics on Facebook because that's your industry. And your ideal customers are probably following those same pages. So you're going to get targeted yourself with ads that you could be modeling and learning from to then reproduce something similar to target your audience. So when you're scrolling your newsfeed like I've just done, I pre-prepared this. I scrolled my newsfeed a little bit until I came across an ad. Actually, this is from a buddy of mine, Fred Lamb. So if you're watching this, Fred, good to see you, my man. So Fred's targeted me with an ad right here. Now, if I see this, this looks like a pretty fresh ad. He probably just put this out. It's got a few likes here, a few comments. But if I see an ad as I'm scrolling through my newsfeed, I'm going to look at how much engagement, how many views, how many comments, how many likes have they got on that video, because that's going to indicate to me, okay, this ad seems to be doing pretty well, right? So if I'm scrolling my newsfeed and I find an ad that's got a ton of engagement, that's a clue that that's doing well. So I don't want to let that just fly by and I forget about it. So I'm going to go up here to these three dots and I'm at least going to go and save that, right? And if you want to, when you go to, there's a section here to add to collection, right? And I might even just put that in a particular folder. You can create categories, just creating your own little archive that you can go back to when you're creating an ad. and you're thinking of ideas, you can go back to your collection of ads and see if there's anything in there that will cause some inspiration, all right? So that's the first way. Don't forget that. You're scrolling your newsfeed all day anyway. You're seeing ads coming up. The ones that have grabbed your attention, the ones that spoke to you, that made you stop, there's a reason why that ad made you stop. So learn from that. What did they say? What was the image? What was the headline? What was the video? What was it that grabbed my attention? And maybe that would have the same effect on my customers. So I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna learn from it. Look, it's really important that you don't copy, okay? This is like a big deal, because it freaking annoys me when someone, even our customers sometimes do this, right? Like they'll see my ad and they'll go, okay, John said to model. So they'll go and grab one of my ads and literally use almost the same copy or almost the same headline, right? And maybe they've changed it slightly, but it's just so obvious that it's my copy, right? Don't be doing that. It's really annoying and completely unethical. But learn, what I'm saying is learn from what you've seen. So you've scrolled your newsfeed, something stopped. What was it? What color was it that popped? What was the image? What was the headline? And get some ideas from that, right? You get the idea. So that's the first way. Second way is Facebook recently came out with a new tool that is available to everyone and anyone. It's called the Facebook Ad Library. You can get it by just literally searching for Facebook Ad Library on Google. You'll find it. The page looks something like this. And you can come in here and you can search for other authorities, other fan pages in your industry, and see what kind of ads they're running. It's really cool. Let's say we go to Grant Cardone, right? So we can scroll down and we can see what ads they've got running, and you can filter by country too. So you can either do all, or I've currently got it on United Kingdom, and you can scroll down and see what ads they've got running. Literally just go through this thing. Now, the disadvantage here is that you don't see the engagement on the post, which is why it's important that you save ones that you find on your own newsfeed, because that shows you the engagement. Here, you're not gonna see that, but what you are gonna see is as you scroll through, it's gonna show you the date that it started to run. So for example, if we scroll down here a little bit, right, and we find ones that they set up in June, right? Well, we're at the time of recording this, we're currently in October. So it's been running for a few months. What does that tell you? It's an indication that this ad is doing well. If Grant's team are still running this particular ad, 3 or 4 months down the line, then it's clearly doing something right, okay? So we can scroll down and kind of get some ideas, get some inspiration, okay? So scrolling down, having a little look, right? You can even do this for me. Right, if you want to go and spy on me, I'm cool with that. Just don't copy me, all right, like I just said. But go get some inspiration from me. Search for my page, John Penberthy. Right, you can come down here, you can see all the ads that I've literally currently got running. And have a look through, watch the videos there, like look at the copy, like see how I'm doing things. And again, see when we started these ads, because the ones that we've had going for a while, they're doing pretty well. All right, so you can learn from that and get some ideas from that, all right? And then one final thing I wanted to show you, that's Facebook and that's Instagram. But on YouTube, there's something really cool that you can do that, look, there's not a way that you can, currently, at the time of recording this, that you can go and see what ads specific YouTube channels have running. You can't do that currently, okay? But there is one thing that you can do that people don't realize, is you can save ads that pop up for you and you can get further information on them. So let's go ahead and click on a random ad. I quite like all this UFC stuff. So let's just say we go ahead and click on one of these. Let's hope an ad pops up. Okay, good, we've got an ad, so here we go. All right, Calvin Klein, woohoo, wonderful. So Calvin Klein have popped up, right? So if I wanted to, let's just say you're randomly scrolling, through YouTube, and and an ad pops up that you think, oh man, that's a really freaking cool ad. I want to see that again, or I want to go back to it and learn from it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to right click and you're going to click on Stats for Nerds. And if you click on this, up here it's going to give you the video ID. Now this is this bit here. Now you literally have like a millisecond to go ahead and copy this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and with 2 hands, I'm gonna get Control-C ready. I'm gonna highlight this thing. It's like a fun little game you have to do. Bam, Control-C, I think I got it. So then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna open up another random video here. And this video is actually pretty friggin' cool. If you haven't watched this, three guys and 3 letters. This is the story of the guys that bought the UFC in the beginning for like 2 million and then sold it for billions. This is a great documentary. Anyway, so watch this. But this bit here, everything after the equals sign, that's the video ID. So watch this. If I go ahead and delete that out and paste in what I just copied and click enter again, look at this. This is that Calvin Klein ad, but now I can see it not as an in-stream ad with no information. I can actually see the details of it. So I can see how many views it's got. And that's one of the main things I want to look at, because if I came through this ad and saw that they had 10,000 views, I'd be like, okay, it's either, well, it's probably just an ad that Calvin Klein have only recently put out, and that's not enough data for me to know if it's working. But I can see 750,000 views, almost 1 million views. So Calvin Klein probably aren't continuing to spend on this ad if it wasn't at least doing them something good. So I'm gonna learn from that. So then I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna bookmark it in my browser. I'm gonna take the link down, save it somewhere, and start making an archive of these YouTube ads and start getting a good idea of what they've got going on too. All right, so that's pretty much it, right? Like, this is really, really important that when it comes then to creating your own advertisement, YouTube video ads, or Facebook ads, whatever it is, you're not going in blind now. You're not sat there putting pen to paper or putting fingers to a keypad and just trying to figure out an angle to go with. Go into your archives, go into your saved ads on Facebook, go into your saved list on YouTube. Go and check out the Facebook ad library and start to get some inspiration and let that fuel then the ads that you're creating for your own business. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, do me a favor, hit the like button on this video, leave us a comment as well. Let me know if you're already using this. Let me know in the comment box if you're using one of these 3 methods, or if you're doing something else that is helpful, that would help our community. And also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. We're putting a couple videos out on this channel every single week, and I think you'll really like them. In fact, you should go check out some right now. There's some good stuff there I think you'll like. And finally, if you'd like to dig into this stuff even more and actually learn how to create these advertisements online that just crush it, get great profitable results for your business, I'd love to teach you in greater detail. There's a link in the description box in the top comment to a free online training class that you can join, and I think you'll really, really like it. And with that, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in a future one. Wimberway, oh Wimberway. That's a different song. Go the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. And put it in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. That was out of key, that was out of tune.